like to introduce our third and last speaker, Ashley McClone. The title is A Touching Story of One Man's Struggle to Find His True Identity While Living a Life Contemplated by the Misunderstandings of Growing Up with a Girl's Name. Again, a touching story of one man's struggle to find his true identity while living a life contemplated by the misunderstandings of growing up with a girl's name. Ashley McClone.
Have you ever wanted to go back in time? Madam Contest Master, fellow Toastmasters, and anyone who's ever wanted to change history, come with me as we visit Mercy Hospital on October 17, 1970. And there's Dr. Shabity in his polyester bell-bottoms. Mr. McClone, you've got a bouncing baby boy. Wow. I'll call him Ashley. Time out! What? Dad, did you hear the doctor say a bouncing baby boy? He's even got little boy parts. Ashley? I didn't get to pick my name. I grew up as the boy named Sue. Junior high gym class, I had the hairiest legs and the name Ashley. I am here today to represent every man named Jamie, Pat, or Sandy. Now, I've been called many things in my life. Son, husband, daddy, and ma'am? Is Mrs. Ashley McClone there? No, she's not. Does my voice sound like a woman? Well, that may be funny to you, but my whole life I received mail addressed to Ms. Ashley McClone. The first one was in 8th grade. It was an invitation to the Miss Teen Ohio pageant. The disappointing part? I had to settle for first runner-up. Because Sandy shaved his legs. 2 years later, I was selected to go to the Hugh O'Brien Youth Leadership Conference for sophomores from all over the state of Ohio. I got to the event and walked up to the registration table, and they took one look at me and they said, "Oh, you're Ashley? We need to change your room assignment." I said, "What do you mean, change my room?" "Oh, no, you don't change my room assignment." No, so they did. That night, I roomed with Sandy. And we traded baseball cards. I got home from that and I said, "Mom, what in the world were you thinking giving me a girl's name?" And she said, "Son, oh, it's not a girl's name at all. You see, there's this movie called Gone with the Wind, and in that movie, there's this beautiful girl named Scarlett, and she was in love with this gentleman named Ashley Wilkes." "Ashley, oh Ashley, I love you. Don't you care for me?" "Why, yes, Scarlett, I do care for you." "Oh, say that you'll marry me. Won't you marry me, Ashley?" "Scarlett, I'm going to marry Melody, but we can still be friends on Facebook." I came to realize that I have a lot in common with Ashley Wilkes. After all, we're both tall, handsome, with a full head of hair. It turns out the actor that played Ashley Wilkes, he has the same problem that I do. His real name was Leslie Howard. They had to find a man with a girl's name to play a man with a girl's name. But he's not the only celebrity with that problem. Macho Man John Wayne, his real name was Marion Morrison. How about the guy that wrote the Star Spangled Banner? Francis Scott Key. And who could forget the Hall of Fame baseball pitcher for the Brooklyn Dodgers, Sandy Koufax. Now what do you think Sandy Koufax would do if someone called him Mrs. Koufax? Why, he would hit him in the head with a baseball bat. Last month, I was working in my garage building some wooden garden boxes, and my circular saw broke. I had to call Skill Saw Support. Skill Saw Support, how can I help you? This is Sandy. We were two grown men with girls' names talking about a manly saw. And it felt so right. And the one thing we all have in common is we don't get to pick our name. So the next son or grandson you have, name him Bill or George, anything but Ashley.